Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Country Conversations with Tiva D. How you doing? And honor of Mother Wendy. Baby, let me tell you something. Now, I'm just mad at Carlos King because he threw some skip at the wall and said, hey, I want y'all to enjoy this episode, part 3 to the reunion of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I'm not one of those content creators. Shout out to y'all with my growing channel. 633 subscribers. What? Come on in. It's still commercial free entertainment over here. But if I have 633, that's less than 400 to 1,000. It's not going to be long from now, okay? So enjoy it while it's commercial free. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. Now, I have to pat myself on the back for that because I will get up in the middle of the night, and if I see that my video was not shared, you know what I do? I get my Twitter fingers together, I get my Thread fingers together, I get my TikTok fingers together, and I get my Facebook fingers together, and I share my own video. Okay? So I have to pat myself on the back, pat for my channel growing. Okay. So again, this is season 5, episode 18, the reunion part 3, Love and Marriage Huntsville. The episode opens up back with Betty Jean, and Betty Jean is going in on Melody, and Melody is tired. Melody is tired. Oh yeah, I heard about Melody singing Melodies from Heaven at her event. Shout out to Tisha for teaching me how to say event. Oh my goodness. Hold on, child. I just got to tell you, Melody, when I tell you Melody Hope was wearing Don't strike my channel. Don't strike my channel. It was a mistake. Okay? Mistake. Melody Rogers. Okay? Okay? It was a mistake. Y'all already got people dropping like flies. No longer recapping this toxic ass show. So don't come up in my comments or attack me, honey, because I'm going to continue to recap. Now, y'all done hooked up if y'all got it's Rocks dropping the show. Not Rocks. Rocks did such a good job. She didn't even watch season 1 and 2. She came in on season 3 and started recapping. Y'all don't run her off. Don't run me off just because I call her Melody Holt now. Okay, that's what she started off in. As I was saying, at that event, Melanie was wearing the hell out that black and white suit. Even though I wish she had the opposite block. I've seen that suit with the opposite block, and where they had the black side on the white side and vice versa. But she had black on black and white on white. Still, don't come in my comment. I still loved it. She still looked fire. Very loved it. Okay? And it was a very nice event. And so they're going back and forth, and please repeat it. And I don't have to do anything for you. And she said, well, your daughter is trying to talk. And, and from my understanding, you calling her bitches and stuff. And Storm is like, Mom, please. Child, please. Stormy, talk. Say what you have to say, Storm. Say it, Storm. And Storm said, well, look, Melly, I like you. I've always liked you. Okay, because it's time to reverse that thing and get back in Melly's pocket. Okay, because when she was over there in the Scott's pockets, they weren't treating her right. And again, Kimmy and Maurice are bringing nothing. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord, they just sitting there. I can't take it. Now, Stormy has a point. When you build something and you put your heart and soul into it, you can't stand to see people tearing it down. But just like with this channel, you do have to have a thick skin. And even though I don't have but 633 followers, not too far 1,000. Let me shout myself out again. You don't want anybody to attack your channel. And before I became a content creator, I used to be like, what are they talking about? Disagree respectfully. I get it now. You don't want to be personally attacked. But the way my mouth works and the way my Twitter fingers work and the way my clapback game goes, I just reversed that. Just like this girl on Facebook was saying, you just don't like Selena. Is Gucci paying you? I said, of course she is. I thought you knew. That's how I do it. Just as calm and light as I can be with it. And then I drew a little smiley face emoji. Shout out to you, young lady who thought I was being paid by Gucci. Okay, so finally Stormy gets things calmed down and she gives me her flower. And then up in between all of that, Ben, I don't like you and you don't like me. Oh, my word. Okay. Now, my mother never called me a bitch, okay? And I never called my mother out her name, okay? Now, I am a part of a family that is shocking. Here it comes. We cuss in front of our parents. Whole family, except for one Gillespie. One out of millions of us, okay? It's not harmful. Nobody has died from it. You handle your household the way you handle your household. My mother never had an issue with it. She never judged me for it. And I don't judge Stormy because everybody's bringing up how Stormy was cussing in front of her mom after the Madani thing. I was like, the thing about words is you have to know the history of words. And I know a lot of the history of words, and this is before I even learned to cuss. I was a little kid reading the encyclopedia and the dictionary. And the history of a lot of cuss words have no meaning as far as if you can do it in front of someone or not in front of someone. It is a societal thing. Somebody told you, hey, that's a cuss word. You shouldn't say that. This is a cuss word. You shouldn't say that. And then it evolved into something that you couldn't say. Cuss words are no different than any other word that you use. Look it up. It's not biblical. A lot of people think it's biblical. No. The English language is fairly one of the newest languages. Okay? Learn some history of all of them. And words, like I said, they do evolve. And when words evolve, they turn into something that's taboo. And we make it taboo. If you look in the Bible, I'm going by the Bible and I don't use it. If you look in the Bible, you will find no modern cuss word in it. None that say you shouldn't use it. SHIT is not in there. FUCK is not in there. None of that is biblical. It is societal. Very different. Even though I'm not a Christian, I don't practice Christianity. Haven't practiced Christianity in a long time. I don't practice religion at all. I'm just educating the educated and some uneducated people on the history of words and how they do evolve. So I had no problem with Stormy cussing an adult woman cussing in front of her mother, because not one of those words hit her upside the head and made her fall out. Lisa was invited to the show. She decided not to come. Bye, Lisa. Girl, I understand, girl, but that's fine. Junior was in there. And when they talked to Junior, he was like, well, you know what? I decided to not work for Stormy anymore in the best interest of Stormy, because I was, bringing down her company in a way. And now I'm a manager at a restaurant. And Storm was like, I wish you still were for me. I wish you could have been a manager at Canvas. But he did do the right thing. He separated himself from her business. Because anytime you know that you screwing off because you know the boss, then you need to back up. A lot of people thought that I was receiving favoritism at one of my jobs because one of my really, really good friends' mom was the director. Baby, she trusts me when I tell you she was harder on me because she didn't want to make people think that she was favoring me. Okay? So that may have been a situation with what's going on with Storm. Okay, so Nell and Chris' package start, and Nell talks about her son and how now she's developed a close relationship. Well, I just told him from now on, Chris, it's not a loan. You just give it to me when you can. And he ain't gonna never give it to you. That's taking the advantage. But when I tell you, my mama did not play about me and my sister owing her money. Me and my mama lived together. We was like roommates, okay? When my daddy passed away, if I borrow some money from her, my mom is gone, okay? But if I borrow some money from her, she would write it down. And I have found, and after I have paid her back, I noticed that she was still keeping those notes. So when she passed away, I was looking through her things and I found Donna owes me $40. Donna borrowed $67 from me. 67? She didn't round it up or round it out. Around that. $67.52. Shit, my mama didn't play. And I know that these funds that she is giving little Chris are substantially higher than what my mama loaned me, but baby, she did not play about her funds. Okay. Chris and Nell and their family, they're getting along better because she said, you can just pay me when you can. So then they talk about the Black Expo and how they weren't invited to the Black Expo, and Nell felt like, they disregarded her business, and so did Chris. And Chris was like, we've been business on for over 30 years. By the way, Chris is really handsome. He looked like a little small disco ball in a little outfit. They'll say, and the biggest thing for me was, they said that we could be a part of the expo. And when somebody tells me they're going to do something, I expect them to do. So do I, Nell. I feel you on that. That EX still killing Tisha. When I thought Chris at the girl's birthday party, I'm assuming she means Mel's daughter's birthday party. When I thought Chris at the girl's birthday party, I fully expected him to come. But I just kind of busted out. I really didn't think he was really serious about coming. I was mostly concentrate on the course expo. So Chris says, was Stormy a part of the course? No, they're not. But Chris, what I'm trying to tell you is that me and Stormy, we talk a lot. Do y'all talk now though? I'm just saying. And I didn't even know Nell or Chris like that. I didn't have a relationship with them, Nell or Chris, at all. I just had a relationship through the hopes for knowing them. Now, mind you, Chris just said that they were associates. Mind you, Chris has been all up in Atlanta with these men on these men's trips. Mind you, Chris was at Martell's wine event. Mind you, Chris was big headed, bottle rot mouth, his alibi. Child, I can't make this stuff up. Now they don't know them. That perturbs me about the Scots. They come up with bullshit answers instead of saying, man, I just didn't want you to come. It's simple as that. I knew that Stormy was a business owner and you knew Chris was a broker. Stop. Stop. Green, cocoa, whatever that dress is. That pea green, doodle green, colored Princess Tiana dress. Child, I ain't even like Tiana dress. Everybody was, oh, Tiana, the first black princess. I ain't like that dress. And when my girl got that Tiana doll and wanted it so bad, I was like, ooh, they could have put her in a periwinkle or something, couldn't they? That ugly green dress. I know it's supposed to represent the frog, but and those other princesses in pink and blues, and I didn't really like Ariel's dress either. Side note, but you know, Cinderella either. Side note, Belle's either. Side note. Well, maybe I don't like any of them. Move right along. So one day, this is Marshonda talking. One day I saw Quiz. He was driving down the road and he was in a cleaning truck. And I said, so you on cleaning business too? He said, yes. And I said, so you're cleaning business, you own cleaning business and you a trucker, a broker. And he's like, yes. But he never did mention Nell's business. So I'm just assuming that just maybe he's sexist. Bottle rot mouth. You know why I call him bottle rot mouth? Because children who suck their bottle of pacifier too long ends up with teeth like that. Or he either sucked his thumb. One of the three. Carlos saying, so you call someone sexist is rich? He's sitting up there talking, I really don't know why he tried to hide it. I mean, that's for me that she had her own business too. He wasn't trying to hide anything. He just didn't mention it. You saw him in passing, fool. More so in his. Some people like it. I don't. He too much for me. So then Carlos says, there seems to be a friction situation between you and them, Letitia. Well, for 6 years I've been on the show, I feel like I need to know about infidelities. So you can ask them about infidelities, but you don't drop the whole relationship with your cousin about infidelities. And you're the one who asked her to find out what was going on with Marcel. Okay, I can't make this stuff up. So then Carlos asked the Fletchers, what is infidelity in your relationship? They've talked about this before. We know that it was. And then he said, how did you find out? And he said, well, somebody told me. And then Marceau and his sarcasm, welcome to reality TV. Now you welcome to reality TV, bottom my Ralph. See, I messed that up. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, okay? And so she's like, somebody told me. She said, ain't nobody stupid enough to step to me and tell me. Not no other woman. I'll be the other woman. As long as I know I'm the only other woman you're making love to. I'll be the other woman. woman. But I've got to know I'm the only other woman you're making love to. The neighbors are whispering, saying you don't care. If you cheat on your wife for me, you cheat on me for someone else. See? Ariana, see, you're young. You need to listen to that song. I'll be the other one. Then you would have known your place as the other one. Because you thought you were the only other one. But Mel have told you many times, Trap Mouth, you weren't the only one. Child, and you don't know that yet? That's neither here nor there. The little flipping, little curly hair thing, thought he was some child. Running around here arrogant. And Mel like, look, you about to lose your family. You better get it together. Because he tried to deny it first. But I don't think Martell ever denied Arian. Not in my opinion. Carlos asked her, did she live? Of course I did. For 18 months. But, like I said, he got it together. He wanted his family. See, that's what Miss Martell. He didn't want his family. And see, what she's saying is that Martell did not love his family enough to leave Ariana and her trap mouth alone. I just wonder, and I know I said this before, how in the world was she giving him the best sloppy toppy of his life with those braces? Girl, you are skilled if you can move those braces out the way. And then he got a hook and a curve. Child back. And so Nell was like, well, I would counsel them, and they'll say, yes, you talk to us like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. We're sitting over there trying to work it out. And Nell said, well, I could tell they loved each other. So I wanted Martell straighten up. No, Martell is different from Chris because Martell's arrogance is 10 notches above it. He wanted, like I said, if KEKE and eating it too was a person, that bald-headed fool, Martell, bingo. The other package of the Houston trip comes up in the montage of Martell getting into it with everybody. And that was Kiki's moment because that's when she came in uninvited. And the counselor asked Kiki, well, did you feel like that was caused issues with TISHA and her husband? She's like, I wasn't thinking about them at all. Good. I bet you would. I don't blame you. I wouldn't have been thinking about their ass. So they get on the fact that Martell disrespectfully brought another woman into the home. Martell is not gonna go anywhere. He don't get no Tootsie, okay? If he gonna be there for 3-4 days, he gonna get him Tootsie, okay? Aaron, you better start following him where he goes so you can lay that mouth on him. So they asked Maurice if he met the woman. He said, nah, I was just creeping around. But Mel says, where was her bed? They used her table. They usually bring a massage table with him because Martell said he was getting him a massage for an hour and a half. And that was all it took. And then she said, okay, then they usually bring a table and they are licensed. Oh, I didn't ask for all that. And the massage table was my bed. Child, you lying. Okay, move right along. They go around the room asking the women if they cared if the massage lady was there. And it was disrespectful because Nell made it clear. It was disrespectful because, it was my trip. Correct. Okay? And then politically correct said, I didn't care. They've neglected to move on. If they weren't saying anything about whether Mel should care because she was jealous or felt disrespected personally, like he couldn't have sex. That wasn't an issue. Martell has been having sex in his marriage, out his marriage, before his marriage, up on his marriage. That's why I call him Hotel Motel. He's gonna have sex. He might have a semi-sex addiction if you really want to. But then again, that's Maurice. But anyway, he just a little tuss cat, I guess. So, of course, I always care. Mel, do you get a massage too? She ran with the men, don't she? She was like, yeah, but she had a license and a table. It was a woman, and I used this app called Zelle. Zelle, not Zelle. Zell. Zell. And then um Carlos talking about, was it the same thing? Probably. Yeah. I believe that it was. I don't. So Martell commandeers Mel answers and says, yeah, that's what it was. I used the app. Yeah, girl, please. Just say you hooked up with a chick and did the funny dance, as they used to say on Family Matters, the horizontal mambo. So it comes back, and then, Carlos asks, Chris, why did you allow Martinez to speak to your wife like that? And then he says, I just thought it was two friends having a disagreement. I mean, Martell is like a little brother to me. Say what now? Martell veins popping out his head, out the little bald head, veins popping out his neck. And then he says that, you know, women can't talk to him in a certain way. I don't think women should disrespect me. They'll say, I have talked to Chris about this here several times. And it is very disrespectful because no matter how you look at things, they are still our elders. Martell says, well, Nell just fussing everybody. I mean, she fussed them kids. I talked to Chris about it already. And yeah, where's that kid? Where's that kid that Neil told to shut up? What's his name? Casey, Lacey, Macy? Something in the AC range. Where's that kid? Why didn't talk about her? Then there go Martell saying, I don't owe Neil an apology. We owe each other's apology. Baby, I cannot make this stuff up. If I was on that stage, I would have slapped this damn bald head. So, back to KEKE. We're back to KEKE again. I can't believe this. So they asked Neil, well, I knew if she came on the trip, it was going to be some mess. Well, how did you feel about it, Letitia? Well, I did not want her on the trip. I don't want to be that kind of person in my space. Well, how does your family feel about it? Well, they always tell us that we're going to work it out. But I don't want to work out with that type of person like she's beneath you. That is my third cousin. I can't change that. And we are family. But I'm just done. And Marceau is rubbing her leg. Like he's the comfort police or some shit. So Carlos says, it's obvious why you were bringing her on the show. We brought her on the show because we like the family dynamic. We like your relationship with Mel. So, I mean, that was just a gift. And then KEKE says, yes, but it was a situation that I was always supposed to be on the show. And she breaking the fourth wall, and Carlos don't appear to like this too much. But this was the truth. My understanding is that they threw so much salt on KEKE and her husband. But see, it was okay for Marceau to pitch marshmallow cheese puff and boring ass Kimmy. Okay. And with her drug addiction and the, infidelities in their marriage, that could have been saucy. I know this girl, myself. I mean, I meant to say Carlos. I know his girl, this person, Carlo, and I know how she is. And this is not the type of person I want in my space. Person. What? This girl have a lot of issues. I talked to Marisa Kimmy about it. They have a lot of issues that shouldn't be brought up on this show. But since she wants to be on the show so bad, whatever comes up, comes out. Just like your husband cheating with his big back and went to Africa without you. But that's okay. I see what I see. KEKE said, I brought up my infidelities. I brought up my drug addiction. What else is there to tell? If there's something else to tell, please tell. Martell throws up his church finger and says, it's more than that. That's what Marcel said. She's like, what is it? Please tell. I just said that Martell did it. Let me tell you this right here. Now they get to the point where they bullying this woman. Y'all don't see that in the audience? Okay. I don't want to see it. See, KEKE, this is what things take a left turn with me with you. You said you owned up to your issues. You said you made mistakes. And then you go, when Carlos asks you, would you like to reconcile? You go and say, yes, of course. Now, once again, I'm going to say it again, just like with Gucci. The motherfucker don't want to fuck with me. That's it. You got to tell me but one time that I don't want you in my life. I'm a Scorpio. We disappear without you knowing why we disappear. And you think I'm going to initiate a relationship with somebody who clearly says they don't want one with me? Maybe no. Not the kid. You better dip. And I'll dip. You dip, we dip. You dip, I dip, we dip. Shit, the hell? Not the kid. She wants me to board my husband. This is not somebody that really loves you. If he's going around saying these things about my marriage, girl, you are insecure about your own marriage. You confident knowing that you saw that man's back? Even I knew that was his wide back. What kind of mess is this? Stab him in the back, and then you say, "Oh, I want to fix this relationship." What kind of mess is this? Girl, get the fuck out of here with it. Girl, look at TISHA. Look at TISHA with the battery in her back. But those rehearsal reads, if you look back at this show, they doing it down in reunion episode 2. But I'm just saying. Doggone it, KEKE, you're not acting like a Scorpio. I just realized it. She knows I go for the jugular. However, I do love my girl. You shut your ass up and leave that heifer alone. Carlos says, it saddens me to see this. And then TISHA goes into her monologue. It saddens me as well. That is the only thing that keeps this relationship going somewhere. I said, she said, Mom, I want to go over Upper House. And she said, she got my number blocked. Child, I don't believe that for one high order of a second. You can go drop that kid off. Don't speak to KEKE at all. And they can still be friends. The foolishness. Now Marcel jumps in. We don't let it affect the relationship. Of course not. Because Marcel is politically correct. We say she's welcome to come over. But it's her. Oh, it's always KEKE, child. It's never them. Still, Kim and Maurice has not contributed anything to Reunion Part 3. Just a reminder. So that ends KEKE, and she's still trying to plead her case. And Carlos just ends it, and she's still talking like, "You don't know anything about me, bitch." You know what I'm saying? She's talking to Marcel. And Tisha gets on the playground. Baddest one crossed the line. Baddest one crossed the line. I bet who won't cross the. You sounded like a fool. 5 years old. Didn't I tell you that woman was childish? If I hadn't ever said it before, and you, Letitia fans, you can't see that. That girl is 44 years old. And she 44, 42, 43, 44, whatever. She got a 5-year-old mind. I don't care how old she is. Okay, this stupid ass storyline about the false pregnancy pops up. And there is Marcel was saying, I don't believe she could have been pregnant because it's a 0.2% chance. I keep saying your damn vasectomy at 81 years old. That thing could have grown back together. Well, maybe you don't have a hook and a curve. Oh, I said throw that in. That don't have anything to do with the actual penis, okay? Side note. And she's like, well, I mean, it still could have been a chance because that was the only other time I felt like I could have been in that situation. I didn't hide from you. I didn't hide from you. And I said, I wouldn't know where I went. I would have told him I was different. I wouldn't have told him I was pregnant. And Mel shaking her head. Shaking her head. Cause she know, don't she? Mm-hmm. If there was a thought in your mind that she could have stepped out on you, is this possible? Of course it's possible. It's possible with anybody. Now, mind you, Letitia riding for you, and you got rumors swirling around you and your teeth that's missing at the top. But hey, she's ended a relationship with her cousin over rumors about you. But within the marriage, she is saying that you are the father. And Martell, happy to get the heat off his cheating ass. Cheaters. I know you. I know you fuck. You just sit over there in that nice suit and keep your damn mouth closed. Here go Marcel with his damn scenario. What if I had said this lady is taking a blood test and she may be pregnant? Different scenario, idiot. You don't even know how to compare and contrast, and you're supposed to be the smartest one in the room. That don't even match. My mama used to do that. She used to come up with scenarios that didn't match. Now, if you're taking a blood test, that means you definitely were there, you idiot. Or you wouldn't be taking a test. Oh, this man. What the heck? Carlos says, so you're not pregnant? No, just eating good, I guess. But I'm just saying, you can only be pregnant by somebody who can make babies. Wow, special. We got the lemon drops now because it came out that Maurice's millimeter. Ooh, it was cute. Oh, whatever. And then, it's official that he's a millimeter. That lemon drop. Perfect. Okay. Then he goes around the room. He talks to everybody, thanks them for having a great season because it was fun and light. Yeah, at times. Okay. And at times it was pretty heavy. But for Love and Marriage Huntsville, as light as they could give, that is going to end this season. Whew, woosah, exhausting. This is one of my first shows because I was doing twin states, Alabama, Mississippi. And this show does take a lot out of you. I just, it's so much toxicity on the cast, and unfortunately, I follow all of them. The way they go back and forth with each other on social media, it's almost like they're in high school. Anyway, just need to hear nor there. A lot of it caused by arrogance, though. Now that I look back on it, she wants to be on the show, Lucy. The old hoe know what I'm talking about. You know how Ricky Ricardo didn't have the heart to tell Lucy that she wasn't talented. Woo, let me close. Let me close. This has gone on way too long. And that wasn't even that good. But it was a lot of detail. So, with that being said, I'm going to close as I do and chunk them up. Deuces. Come back to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Country Conversations with Diva T.